Hey everyone, my name is Coach Jess and I'm back with week 11 of Soccer for Success at Home. This week, you just need your space. You don't even need a ball today, okay? So this is the space I'm using. I have my water. Once you have all of that, press play and let's get into our warm-up. All right, friends, so it's time to get moving our body, okay? Always warming up before we start our activity. So for today, we're just gonna be moving across our space. So let's just take a little stroll together, figure out which way you're gonna move in your space. What this is gonna look like, when I say go, we're gonna sprint as fast as we can to the other side, and then we're gonna move in some way backwards. So I'll tell you those cues. So let's get moving, okay? Go. Okay, so sprint, and then just jog backwards. Let's do that one more time. Sprint, and jog backwards. This time we're going to hug our knees. Ooh, moving backwards. Sometimes this is a little tricky, but it's good to hug our knees and get our hip flexors all nice and stretched out. All right, let's do that one more time. Stretch those knees. Woo, woo. Did you see that? Yeah, I almost fell. That's okay. Ooh, it feels good. All right, this time, sprint and jumping jack back. Ooh, that was a fun rhyme. Yeah, heart rate's going. Sprint, jumping jack back. All right, our last round, folks. We're gonna sprint and dance. Yep, do your favorite dance moves. You always gotta integrate those into your warm-up. All right, I am warm. I'm gonna get a drink of water. If you need some more warm-up, do that again. Do your own fun movements and join me and we'll figure out what we're doing today. All right, friends, so after our warm-up, let's do a quick check-in. Okay, so always important to just take note of how we're feeling each day, remembering that every emotion is welcome in Soccer for Success at Home. Every emotion you have will come and go, and it's just nice to kind of track to see what kind of things we can do to make our moods and our emotions feel a little bit better. So if you are having the best day ever, you are so excited for Soccer for Success at Home, maybe you're having a 5 kind of day, okay? I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're having a great day. If today's been tough, if you've been feeling emotions of anger, sadness, frustration, I'm really glad you're here and taking the time to spend a little time moving with us in this virtual space. So maybe you're having a one day. So think about where you're at on that scale, 1 being a real tough day, 5 being a really awesome day, and show me with your fingers what kind of day you're having. I'm about at a 3 or a 4, but I always get so excited to do these activities with you. So let's just check in at the end and see how we feel then. So I bet you're wondering, what are we going to be doing today? And we're going to be talking about defensive stance. So you might be like, why aren't we using a ball? Because what we're going to be doing today is really working on how our body feels when we're defending on that pitch. Okay, so show me, what do you think it looks like? Pretend somebody's coming at you with a ball. Show me how you would be. Like this? Okay. Are you going to be straight like this? Try to walk backwards. Okay, you might feel like a penguin. That's weird. Yeah, it feels a little weird. So I like what you're doing there. I see some bent knees. We're on the balls of our feet, okay? We talk about this side-on position. Okay, so be thinking about that. We're really going to be working this part of our legs, so get ready for some fun exercises there. Now for nutrition. We are talking about sugar. Have you ever had sugar before? Yeah, I have too. Now sugar's found in a lot, right? So we have fruit. Now, believe it or not, fruit has sugar in it, natural sugar. So do you see this beautiful orange in my hand? Yes, I do too. It has natural sugar, and those kind of sugars are okay because they're naturally derived from plants, from fruits, from things from the earth. Now, there's something called added sugar. So think of something, another food that you might eat that has a lot of sugar. Sour Patch Kids. My weakness. Yep. What else? Chocolate, cookies. A lot of juices have a lot of added sugar because it's not natural sugar like a fruit. A fruit is from the earth. That's all there is, right? Here, we're putting sugar in the Sour Patch Kids and the chocolate. So we just want to pay attention to try to eat those natural sugars as much as possible, because what happens to our body when we eat these added sugars? Have you ever gotten a stomachache from eating too much sugar? Me too. Do you ever get super hyper and then all of a sudden you just like want to curl up and take a nap because you had a sugar crash? Yeah, that's happened to me too. So our body is telling us, whoa, pump the brakes. We need to eat less sugar. So just be thinking about that as you're making your food choices throughout the day. All right, friends. So now that we know what we're doing, when you're ready, find your space. This is the only space I have. Don't even have my socks to mark out our space. And let's work on some defensive stance. Okay, so push play when you're ready. Okie dokie, friends. So we're working on that defensive stance. Show me what that looks like again. Pretend somebody, an attacker, is coming towards you with a ball. Okay, remember, we're not going to be little penguins. We're going to be on the balls of our feet, knees bent. So again, we're going to start feeling these muscles. Let's take the time to say, hello, muscles. I'm really glad for everything you do for me. Yeah, and you'll see, we'll feel a little burny there by the end of this activity. So remember how we were moving across our space earlier? We're going to do that same flow, but we're going to have to get a little bit of imagination going. So my couch, that's right there, is the attacker. So I'm going to sprint up to them and then get ready to defend. So I want to be in my defensive stance. Now, what happens if I don't slow down towards an attacker, right? I'm going to keep going and whoops, that's going to be bad. So we're going to be practicing changing our speed, right? So we sprint, slow down, get in your side-on position. My friend Coach Mike likes to say, chop, chop, chop my feet, and then we're going to jog back, okay? This first round, let's focus with putting our right hip forward, and then we'll do about 4 rounds on that side, 4 on the left. Ready? All right, so sprint towards your attacker, right hip forward, chop, 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 and jog back. Okay, sprint, chop, chop, chop. See how my knees are bent, and jog back. So one more time, chop, 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 jog back. Let's do it one more time for good measure. Sprint, getting those bent knees, chop, 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 jog back. This time, you guessed it, left hip forward. Okay, so same rhythm, sprint, bent knee, left hip forward, chop, 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 jog back. 3 more times, friends. Stay low to that ground. Perfect. Woo. Who's feeling those muscles wake up? I sure am. All right, friends, so really practicing those bent knees, that defensive stance on the balls of our feet. Shoulders are slightly forward. This round is really fun. So what we're going to do now, do we typically just jog back as an attacker is coming towards us? Probably not, okay? So what are ways that we move across the field so that we can follow those attackers? What do you think? Shuffling our feet. Okay, so we're going to practice that this time. So as I approach my attacker, if they're coming here, I'm going to start the shuffle, okay, imagining them coming towards me. Okay, now things you might be thinking about are, if my attacker is coming towards me, if this is my sideline, if I defend and get them against that sideline, I might be able to steal their ball. Okay, so we're really going to practice that flow of where our body should go as we're defending. So again, start with your right hip, approach your attacker, and then we'll shuffle across our pitch, okay? Ready? Let's go. So sprint, ready stance, and then I'm trying to push that person. Okay, I'm watching as they're coming towards me. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Again, I'm shuffling. See how we move backwards like that. Let's do one more. Perfect. Staying low to the ground. And I'm in that side on position. Let's go ahead and try it on the left side. Okay, so I sprint, bend knees. Yep, same thing, staying low to the ground. Sprint, bend knees, staying low to the ground. One more time. Perfect. All right. How's that feeling in those legs? Mine are a little on fire, as they say. So we're going to do one more round before our challenge. This is a round where you have to listen. Okay, so you're going to run up towards your attacker. You don't know which side to go until I tell you, okay? So just be listening. I'll yell right or left, and that's the way you're going to go. Okay, ready? All right, let's go. Left. Perfect. So you want that left hip forward. Left again. Woo. Tried to trick you, huh? Sprint. Let's go right. And do that defensive stance. Slide across your floor. Left. Ooh. So good. Right. How you doing out there? Slide. Okay. And left. Beautiful. All right, my friends. What are things we need to remember? Show me that defensive stance. Yeah, you're on the balls of your feet. Your knees are bent. Your shoulders are slightly over your body. And your eyes are up to see where we're going, right? Are you ready for a challenge? Well, I think I need a drink of water, so why don't we take a water break? Come back in about 15 seconds, and we'll do this challenge together. All right, we all have our water. We're hydrated, and we're ready for the Soccer for Success at Home Challenge. I think that's the new official challenge dance. All right, same thing that we've been doing. We want to see how fast we can approach and return to our starting point with the right hip 3 times, and then with the left hip 3 times. Okie dokie? So 3 on the right, 3 on the left, making sure we're in that great defensive stance you've been showing me. Knees bent, we're close to the ground, and we're imagining. All right, let's use that imagination. Okay, it is the end of the game. Your team is up, and there's somebody who's trying to score. So you have the most important job of making sure that you're in the most beautiful defensive stance so they can't get past you. Just do it 6 times. Okay, so let's all put our game hats on and let's make sure they don't score. All right, are you ready, friends? Go as fast as you can. I'll be timing me in 3, 2, 1. All right, approach on the right. Oh no, no attacker, you're not getting past me. No, how you doing out there? Oh, so fast. All right, I'm on number 3. Yep, and slide back. Oh, I'm gonna go to my left side now. Woo. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get him. Nope. All right, I'm on my 5th one, 6th one. This is for the game. Make sure they don't score. And time. Whew. I was at a cool 29 seconds. How about you? If you beat me, so proud of you. Other ways we can make this challenge even more intense over the next couple of days. Make your space bigger, okay? If you have a brother, sister at home, maybe they play the attacker role, right? So different ways that we can use this challenge. All right, get one last sip of water. Let's do some breathing together, and we'll close out for the day. All right, what an awesome day of Soccer for Success at Home. So proud of each and every one of you for coming out today. Now you know, I love a good, deep breathing exercise at the end of each session. Why do we love deep breathing? I think somebody said it helps relax us, right? It calms our nervous system. So when we're feeling a little nervous, a little anxious, taking deep breaths can really make us feel more centered, okay? So we're gonna do rainbow breathing today, just one exercise. So as you inhale, you can put your Hands together however you want. You're going to inhale up as you take a deep breath, and then draw the sides of your rainbow as you exhale. Okay, let's do that 4 times together. Imagine your favorite colors. Let's go. Inhale and exhale. I see purple. Let's do another one. Inhale. Exhale. What colors are you drawing? I have green now. Inhale. Exhale. And last one, make it your deepest breath. Inhale. And exhale. Whew. What a good transition into our last check-in. So remember at the beginning of our practice, we talked about, am I feeling like I'm having a 1 day or a 5-finger day? Okay, so I definitely improved from a 3 to a 4 to about a 5. Okay, imagining all of us do this together. I really liked imagining that attacker coming towards me. Okay, how are you feeling? Remember, if your emotions haven't changed, if you're still at a 1, that's okay. These videos are always here for you to get you through your day, to provide you a little fun at home, and imagining that we're out on the pitch playing soccer for success. All right, friends, so let's review what we talked about. Show me your defensive stance. Yeah, bent knees, balls of the feet, right? We should really be feeling this in this beautiful muscle that does so much for us, okay? And really practice that. Think about how you can move across that field, shuffling, and that side-on position is huge to make sure that attacker's never going to score on you. In nutrition, my challenge for you this week, try to avoid that added sugar. Although sometimes it can be so delicious, it's really hard for our body, right? So try to, when you're craving something sweet, go for a piece of fruit, maybe something with a little less sugar than you normally have. All right, friends, it has been so fun to spend this time with you. You all have done such an amazing job. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you tuning in to Soccer for Success at Home. If you're doing this at home, make sure you tag us a little hashtag Soccer for Success at Home, and hope you and your families take good care. We'll see you soon.